Hey Pat, it's MidnightDesigner, and we are back on the bloXCentric server. And we have finished our house. Would you like to see it? Okay, I'll show you. There it is. I don't like, the only view I really don't like of the house is directly from the front. It looks like to 8-bit. Roofs are hard, man. Roofs are hard. So, cows, how you is? Ooh. So this is the outside of the house. The inside of the house has exactly nothing in it except for a bed and a crafting table. But we did finish the outside, and that's what people see, so that's what people care about, so that's what I made. And we also started a mine down here. Now, in addition to starting a mine down here, we popped into a cave and we found something very interesting. First of all, we found a, what do you call it, mine shaft, abandon. So that's cool. We'll have to do that sometime. But here is our fledgling mine, which has given us fledgling ores. But there was this cave over here, so I explored it, as you know I am wont to do. And so I explored and I torched and we went this way like this, like this, like this, and I found an ender chest. No, I put that down here. And I found a skeleton spawner, which is going to be what we're doing in today's episode. We are going to make us a skeleton grinder. So I have here in this here chest all the materials that we will need to build un skeleton spawner. That's a lot, but that's cool. We're gonna do something. We'll do something. It'll be cool looking, probably, and fun, probably. But at least it'll kill skeletons. I'm pretty sure of that. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is open out this area a little bit. I like to go 5 blocks out in every direction from the center. You can do 4 and 5, but it's better just to do 5 all the way around to make sure you're getting all the spawns you can get. Maybe even 6 by 6. What the heck? You know, it's all good. So I'm going to open this area out, and then when I have done that, we will come right back. Okay, we are back, and I have cleared out an area. I went 6 directions, or 6 blocks in each direction from the spawner, which gives us a box that is 13 by 13. I then dug 2 blocks below the spawner. These dirt blocks will not remain here. This is just to show you. Now this is where the water will flow in either direction. The trench will be down here. So we've done all that. So we got our bottom half sorted. This is what our level is going to be. Get on my level. Now on the top side, we have dug up 5 blocks. The 2 glass blocks that are there will remain there as part of the mechanism. That keeps skeletons from spawning right on top of the spawner and just standing there all day every day and messing up our spawn rates. The block above that represents where the ceiling will be, and then the 2 blocks above that will be a gap. Now the next thing that I always do when I am building a spawner is put in the shut-off mechanism. A lot of people, for reasons passing understanding, don't do the shut-off mechanism until last, which doesn't make any sense if you think about it, because you need to be able to turn this off while you're working on it. So in order to avoid the hilarity that would ensue by me having to climb back into this thing when it's done and knock all the torches out, we'll put in the lighting mechanism first, and take all the torches and be able to work in safety. So I will do that and show you what I've done in just a minute. Okay, we are back. We have installed the lighting system up above the spawner. It is a relatively straightforward operation. We have a torch tower right over there that runs down to a switch. Power comes up here, gets distributed over all of these glowstone lamps. I have placed torches up above here so that when the spawner is operating, this obviously would also be dark, and we don't want any extra things entitying up our business, even though it wouldn't necessarily, I don't believe, affect the spawn rates, because the spawn rates of the spawner only consider mobs that are generated by the spawner itself. Block lag. Still, you know, we don't want entities that we don't want. So yes, here's the switch. I will refrain from turning it on and off because obviously that'd be a problem while we're still in construction mode. So also I put in a glass because I am partial to just watching the mob spawn and run down the trench. I've always enjoyed that, and you know, other people like to hide what's happening and just have skeletons magically appear in your kill area. I like watching the operation and appreciating the game mechanics as we exploit them. So what we will have to do now, as you will recall, this area is 6 blocks across, and in order to have water run up to this point, we will have to make them 8 blocks. So we will expand this area 2 blocks on each side. We will install the water. That was scary. We will install the water on each side and start moving toward wrapping this up. So let me do that, and I will be right back. Okay, so this was always the fun part for me. Break and make. So this is when you find out if you placed your ice correctly. And over. And break. 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 And we did it. So let's get out of here. Let's break you. And then go in here and break. Can I do this without? There's one. No. Do not fall. Do not fall. Swim. Swim. Midnight. And one more. And okay. So we have placed all of our water in this portion of the mechanism, and what I did around the area where the 8 block flow meets is I put 5 blocks of ice, 1 at the sign and 2 on either direction, so they should just slide right through all that, not even worry about a thing. So this portion of the design is done. We have hollowed out our area. We have placed all of our water. We have achieved streamdom in an elegant way. So we can now close this off and never go in there again. If we had glass, we could do that. So this part is done. We'll close this off now. Lovely. Everything is loveliness. Now what we will do is we will have these skeletons come here. They will go up an elevator and then over And then we'll bring them like here. No, we don't. We want to get them outside the area. So, because we want to get them away from here since they are not affecting the spawn rates. So I guess we'll bring them and then crush them over here. That'll work. That'll work. Okay, so we're going to build a small water elevator and then a little path, and we'll drop them over here. And then that'll be that. Maybe it'll be easier to do it on this side so that I'm not having to move all my stuff and thing. Nope, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Alright, well, I will sort out the mechanism. We will take a look in just a second. Okay, I believe we are ready to go now. Oh, by the way, this cobblestone line here is to let me know how far I can go away from the spawner before it turns off. So, the Skeletors will come down. Oh, thank you, Cave Noise. Will come down here onto here at the very end. They will get carried up this water elevator and up into here, where they will go around the bend, which we are now going to close off. It will go around the bend and come down. See there? That's the end of the water stream. It will drop right here. So, after that, they will get crushed. And the crushing mechanism is triggered by this button. This button comes through here. It then hits this block. It depowers this redstone torch, which then allows this redstone torch to be powered, which powers this redstone. This redstone does two things. It goes up here, turns on the sticky piston, begins the crushing, and then goes through the other half of the redstone signal, goes into this repeater clock until it reaches this point, at which point this will flip the switch, power this redstone, or depower this redstone, allow this redstone to power, and we'll turn off the crusher. Yes, so this flips, and that crushes, and that's the thing. So, we will... Now, I don't know exactly what the timing is. I have 24 pistons at full, at 4 ticks, which is the crushing time for blazes. I'm pretty sure that Skeletors take less than blazes, so what we will do is we will adjust it. So, there we have all of those things. So, let's try it out. Let's get rid of all the torches around y'all. And turn on the mechanism and see what happens. What? Uh-oh. Hold on! I think I've got some repeaters in a loop, so let me run up and fix that, and I'll be right back. Okay, we fine now. We fine. Okay, so now it turns on. Now it turns off. There was a unfortunately placed repeater. So, okay, so we have skeletons happening. I put all glass here because I just love watching them do their thing. Okay, now I'm pretty sure this is going to kill them. So... Oh, you know what? I forgot to put a stop mechanism. One more thing. Be right back. Turn you off. Okay, well, I decided not to put a shut-off mechanism in. What I wanted to do was put a piston somewhere so that I could cut off the flow of mobs. Would you go? So I could cut off the flow of mobs, but I can just do that by turning the light on, like so. And then watch these guys do their thing. And I solved the problem with the crusher killing the skeletons by, there were 24 repeaters in there set to 4 tick, and I just changed one of those back to a single tick, and then that solved it. So I believe at this point they are all in there. Let us give them a hug. And Lucy's here. Now, because they are dropping so little, they're not receiving any fall damage at any point. So these should all be exactly one punch. And they are. Now, obviously, we can speed up this process by doing a potion, a splash potion of healing. But we can also just punch. So there's that. Look at that. It works. It works. There we have it. We have a skeleton farm. And there you have it. Well, Pat, I got to get. Obviously, Moose is about to record, so I want to get ready to watch that when that comes out. So, but I've been MidnightDesigner. This has been the bloXCentric server. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more, subscribe. If you want to start a conversation, why don't you start one in the comment section below. Skeleton Farm, FTW. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.